everybody, and welcome to Snacko. It's kind of hard to see on my screen here, so I'm actually going to go ahead and take a little screenshot of that. All right, welcome to Snacko. This is a very cute game that I got to play actually on my Steam Deck not too long ago, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. I was like, I think this would be really great to have on my channel. So I never finished the game. I got a little ahead, not too far, but still pretty good bit ahead. And I wasn't really feeling Star Wars Outlaws. I kind of want to save that for the weekends. And so I wanted to jump on into this game. And yes, I know I've been holding off Pokemon Fire Red. I will get to it soon. I promise. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Yeah, new game. I feel so comfortable, like I'm sleeping. I'm at home, right? Why can't I hear the ocean? Oh, I'm in my living room in front of my mirror? Alright, now we get to make our little character. And you don't really get to choose a gender for this. So, oh, that's not what I wanted. Kinda want to do like a little orange kitty. Because Firefly and all that, you know? There we go, that's a cute look. So that's the base color. Left eye. I'll do green. Right eye, also green. Face detail. Okay, I see it. Alright, there we go. Actually, whoop. No, that just makes me look old. There we go. Alright. Then the ears, I'm gonna make white. There we go. And the inner ears, let's make it the cutest little bit of pink. There we go. That looks adorable. Okay. And then the blush, also want to make it a super cute bit of pink. There we go. Paw pads are going to be absolutely sort of pink. There we go. Okay. The tail, let's make it white. There we go. Okay. And that's it. Save. Yes. I'm gonna skip the tutorial day, and I'm ready. Actually, hang on. I'll reduce flashing just for help. All right, let's go. Welcome to Snacko Island. Okay, cool. We got all this done, and here we are. All right, so you can go back in here to figure out what you need to do, which I'm not really gonna worry about, and we're gonna jump on in. Okay, we're in Snacko. Alright, we have received notice that this address is to resume service under the mainland post office system. Mail will be delivered and collected every morning at 4 a.m. by your area's designated postal server. Thank you for choosing the MPO. Alright, great. So, you're basically given this whole area to work. And you are on an island. The island has a curse on it, and you gotta lift that curse. But before that, we gotta make things look nice. So with that being said, let's see. Okay, looks like I got my hoe. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Looks like I got about 21 of those suckers. All right. Ah, there's a rock there. Okay. No big deal. There we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 will work. Unless I do it up to 7. I can do it up to 7. That's what I think I will do. Five. Okay, there we go. 6. 7. Let's try to do 3 rows of 7. Oopsies. Let's go ahead and plant these turnip seeds. Okay. Boom, all right. It's like I gotta do it a certain way. Okay. If you get the bar all the way to full, you won't use as much energy, which is pretty nice. Oops, missed. Okay. Alright, so this is the town of Snacko, and it doesn't look like much. And this here is Nobu. He's the one who finds you here, and he basically gets a... He makes sure you're doing alright. And he gives you quests, so good to see you still doing fine, Sprout. He helps you a lot with the tutorials, and you came here with your friend over here, who's super cute, by the way. Meekin. Hello, how's your farm going? Alright, so... I want to take a look at this here. There's a broken statue here. Maybe I should try to fix it up. It looks so sad. Alright, so then I got another quest, restoring the statue, which I really can't do right now, just because I don't have anything that I need for it. So there is a small billboard here in the town, and the town looks like crap, and it's supposed to where you can do all these different things. So intro to farming, and these all are tied in a different way, and so these are tutorials, and then there will be guild, recipes, villagers, town, and reoccurring things and story ones as well. So we're going to do intro to farming, DIY, shipping off, and full charge ahead. You ever see them grilling fish on those fancy city things? You got a shelf by your oven that just does. You got a shelf by your oven that just does the fish. I want one of those. Fair enough. All right, you got my quest about farming basics, yeah? Teach you more about farming. All right, Sprout, you remember the basics, yeah? Of course you do. Till the soil, plant the seeds, and water them. It makes about 90% of it. As long as you remember to water your crops, you're in the clear. Except when it rains, of course. Then you wait for them to grow up and you yank them out of the dirt. Little box even tells you when you can harvest them. Huh? You don't know what box I'm talking about? Don't worry, someone out there knows what I'm talking about. Anyways, there's some crops where they're useful at earlier stages. There's not many. But the main one that comes to mind are green onions. You plant some onion seeds and yoink them early. You'll see a little box, so it should be easy to know when you can dig them up. Off you go. Take these seeds here and harvest 9 green onions. Think of it as your training arc. Har har. Training arc. Okay, so we gotta go plant some onion seeds. Let's go ahead and plant these. Gave me 9, but I think I'll be okay with this much. Alright. And I can't harvest these really until the next day. Okay, let's go see Nobu again. Get started on the other ones. I just like how peaceful this game is. Like, I can take my time with everything here. He's still there at the fishing pond. I can take my time with everything in this game, and you don't need to feel rushed to really do anything. Nobu. There he is. Yeah, okay, yeah. DIY. You probably noticed, didn't you, Sprout? My kit got nothing in it. Well, you're right. You don't know how to craft anything yet. Your kit will only show you items you have or learned to make. There are also things like string or cardboard that you can only make at a workbench. So little Noble gave you his old extra workbench so you could give the rest of a DIY a try, yeah? Okay, so then for his quest, DIY, place a small workbench, craft cardboard, talk to Nobu again. Okay, this should be pretty interesting. And the build menu is pretty nice. How do I rotate? That's not what I wanted, but alright. Ah, well, it works. Alright, so go in here, and then I gotta craft cardboard. I need paper. Okay. And cardboard. We'll do 2. Okay. There we go. Let's go talk to Nobu. Yeah, okay, yeah, he says the same thing. DIY. How that feel making stuff with your paws? Pretty satisfying, isn't it? You can learn crafting recipes from all sorts of places, but your best bet is to slowly build up the island until we get our very own carpenter. It might take a bit to get our island up to having its own carpenter. After all, we should prioritize a grocer first, but I'm room for you, Sprout. We can worry about inviting other villagers once you get the hang of things a bit more, yeah? Okay, so that's finished. Shipping off. Hey, Sprout. Glad you're here to listen about the importance of shipments. Not much to it, to be honest. Mikan will pick up your shipments every morning at 8 a.m. What's the point of making some dough? Well, I reckon your kids can get city folk to move here. I can give you seeds here and there, but ultimately you're gonna have to find a real source. Well, we can worry about the specifics of that some other time, but for now, just remember to ship anything you don't need. Never hurts to keep some money on you. That's all, Sprout. Have some food, but you're hungry going through all those changes these days. Okay, so these are all done. So the next one is to talk to Mikan, which she's over by her pond. Don't worry, guys. We'll make this town look super pretty. The boat ride to the city is actually faster on the port if you don't get caught in a storm. Yeah, what happened is you both get caught in a storm and wash up on here. So I learned some real cool stuff the other day from a book Mr. lent me. If you charge your tool up before you use it, it's less tiring. Why? I don't know. I guess because you're not swinging around willy-nilly? Anyways, I figured I'd tell you since you might not be used to all this physical work. And I really wanted to try putting a note up on the board. I made this by roasting some fruit on a stick. This should perk you up. You can borrow my stove if you want to eat more. Good luck out there. Alright, and that quest is done. So you just go over here and claim the quest. And you get nice things for it, like I just got some fences and a few other things. Alright, let's see if the board has anything. Look at all this. So you get some more things. But there is something I want to see real quick. Were you poking around the old community center, Sprout? I don't blame you. It's a big building in the middle of town, yeah? You know, I've been thinking, now that we got you and Furball living here, it wouldn't be a stretch for other city dwellers to make their way here, yeah? Well, we fix this place up and make it into a museum of sorts. Once he showed up, it made me realize there's no record of what the island has and what it had. I don't want Snacko Island to be lost in time again. And to be honest, I got a historian or summit reaching out some months back. She was asking if she could come over and do some research or what have you. I turned her down, of course. Told her this island got nothing and no one on it. But now that's changed, hasn't it? Haha. I reckon if I sent her a letter and told her we fixed up good, she'd hop on a boat before you could say welcome. Think so too, yeah? Haha. Well, you'll be in charge of getting the materials. My back isn't what it used to be. With my experience, something like this would probably take 50 softwood, 30 stone, and 5 string. Once you got everything in your rucksack, just walk up to the building and I'll come help you out a bit. How well know you ready? Haha. Don't worry about it, Sprout. Call an old farmer's intuition. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to gathering. Let's start small. Oh, there's some string. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but got it anyway. Okay. Look at all that good stuff. Okay, got some stone out of that. Some string. Alright, we got the string. There we go. Okay. Very well. Okay, fair enough. Alright, we got all that. Let's go check out the museum real quick. After we do the museum, I'll head to bed. Okay, let's get in here. Hey, Sprout, my toughs are telling me you were about finished with your material collecting. Looks like I was right, haha. Old farmer intuition never fails me. Well, let's get to work, Sprout. Alright, Nobu. Looks good to me, Sprout. Let's head in, yeah? Oh, it's cute. Hey, we fixed her up real good, didn't we? I bet you that lady will be real happy seeing the place come together like this. Now I just gotta write that letter. There she is! The two of you look like you've seen the goddess herself. How'd you get here so fast? Or rather, how'd you even know we were gonna do all this? One does not make it as far as I have into the world of mythology and history without picking up a skill or two. Okay. Hello, Momo. Nobu. I'm Miss Curator. I've come to further my studies into the island and Messina. How'd you... Never mind, I'm too old to care. There's a lot I'm curious about regarding Snacko Island's history, but there's only so much I can glean from books in the city. In return, I'll be in charge of the cultural center here. Think of it as a museum of sorts. History is only as accurate as the records that keep it. I'm hoping your efforts and donations paired with my organization will write new chapters in the island's history. I hope you'll visit me soon with donations in tow. After all, I'm not from here, so I have nothing of my own to contribute. So thank you in advance for your generosity. Let's work hard together to help Snacko Island prosper. Thanks for doing this last, but scared of her, to be honest. Sorry, did you say something? Nothing, sorry, clear my throat. Then I will take my leave to set up my living quarters. I will see the both of you soon. Whew. So you can donate fish, furniture, food, and paintings. After hours, no worries. The donation box is here to help. Hold your item and interact with the front desk to get started. You can enjoy the exhibits as you fill them up, or take a breather in the music room to enjoy the soundtrack Snacko has to offer. The furniture exhibits will have a plaque displaying the items in the set. Please enjoy the displays of curated rooms at your leisure. The aquarium will take up to 3 fish per species. Any further donations will only be accepted if they are smaller or bigger than their current record. Okay. Alright, so that is done. I'm going to go ahead and head to Betty Bye. Alright, we're sleeping now. Going to wake up the next day and start a new day. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Alright, so I want to keep that. I'm gonna deposit that. I want to keep the fences, the shards. I want to keep that. Stick's gonna go there. Keep the stone, clay. I'll keep the clay out. Okay. That there. That there. This will be my food for later. Okay. It's a fastener. Actually, I might need this. Okay. Perfect. So that's all fixed up. Let's take a look at my garden. Look at that. Looks good. Let's go ahead and start taking care of these. So, for my quests here, enter the farming track. Alright, harvest. There we go. Alright, so that one is all done. Alright, let's see. Let's do... Let's do sunny side up. I went the wrong way. This is the way I want to go. Alright, so you open this up. And there you go. Mikan will come grab that in about an hour. Hello, sunny side up. You here for Master Mikan's cooking class? We needed to cook a lot when we worked at the company, huh? But I'm about to change that. Cooking stuff you have in your rucksack is a good and cheap way to get energy. We can start with something simple, like my go-to breakfast, egg on toast. I gave you some ingredients so you could try it out for yourself. That way, if you mess up, you can try again. All you have to do is hold and plop ingredients into a cooking station like a stove. You can borrow mine if you want. You can try putting whatever in, but if it turns out bad, don't blame me. So just try and make egg on toast first. The recipe should be in your journal. I'll be waiting to judge it. Okay, so while hovering over an ingredient, press F to hold it, face a cooking station like a stove, and E to put it in. You'll see it float above ominously. E in front of the cooking station to start cooking. Whatever comes out, you can E to pick it up to put back in your rucksack. Check all your recipes in the journal and make stuff up and hope it comes out okay. If you make a mistake, have no fear. Simply take out all your ingredients from the pot and they'll be returned to your rucksack. They'll be fine, probably. You can also choose to continue cooking in that same dish to speed things up. Cooking is one of the best ways to keep yourself energized, so why don't you give it a try? To learn new recipes, increase complete restaurateur guild quests or take on certain villagers quests. They might teach you something new. Or you could try your pot experimenting and throwing ingredients into the pot to see what comes out. Successful attempts at a new recipe will be logged in your journal's cookbook. Okay, cool. So let's go to her house. Alright, so... Okay, press F to hold it. Alright, so... F... and F. And let's cook and see what happens. Alright, we got the egg on toast. And the home uncooked achievement. Alright, Nakan should be at my farm now. There she is. I have a bunch of cookbooks I like to read before bed. It's like story time but with recipes. Always makes me hungry though. Sunny side up. Wow, you're done? Okay, thanks for the food. Yummy! Okay, you get a pass. Thanks for bringing me my fourth breakfast of the day. Here, I'll give you more ingredients so you can make this every day. For yourself, of course. Alright, so that quest is done. Alright. Let's try better than a bed. Alright. So I need to craft a sleeping box. So I think I'll need to go into my storage. This is so I can sleep anywhere on the island, which is pretty nice. If I'm out late especially. Alright, okay. Get out of there. And go to this crafting table. Cardboard. Okay. Cardboard, cloth, paper, equipment, sleeping box. Oh, I need 10. Okay, that's fine. Cardboard. Paper. Cardboard. Okay. Sleeping box. There we go. Okay, so now that's a tool I can use now. Alright, so what does she have to say? Alright, I have something to say. I'm currently working. Please find me later if you have questions or comments. Charity work. Thank you for coming to see me regarding the cultural center. You know about donations? Please tell me. As I said on my arrival, my hope with the cultural center is to catalog aspects of the island, from fish to furniture to artwork to food. However, I'm only capable of organizing and displaying such items. Unfortunately, I cannot venture out on my own to procure some of these items myself. Which is where you come in, Momo. I'd like you to speak with me at the counter whenever you find or create a new fish, painting, furniture, piece, or dish. If I'm not working at the time, a donation box will serve the same purpose. I do hope to see you around. So I can go donate stuff for it, essentially. What? I don't want to sleep. Okay, let's see. So that's done. Alright, let's do work smarter. I have a bunch of okay, yeah. Work smarter. I bet you're probably thinking, why did she make me walk all the way here to talk to her? I didn't say anything. Well, it's okay. If you came all the way from your farm, there's a way to easily get back. Open up your main menu, then select Go Home. Yep, that's it. You get to use that anywhere, and it costs nothing. No more walking all the way home. Okay, bye. Thanks. Alright, there we are. So that's done. Let's do Stronger Together. Alright, let's see. Oh yes, the guilds. I'm not sure if you were aware prior to moving here, but there are many guilds spread out in the city. I'm listening. Guilds are organizations that will help support our shopkeepers and residents alike. Anything from expanding the shop inventories to drafting up blueprints. Guilds are truly the supporting pillar for all businesses. I would encourage you to take on any guild quests that they post to our board. I'm sure it will net you benefits, yes? Now that the explanation is out of the way, I would like to explain the box I have set up in the lobby of the Cultural Center. Any quest requiring a guild delivery can be dropped off in the box by the front in the Cultural Center. The items will then be sorted at a facility in the capital city. That's all I have for you right now then. Thank you for making the island a better place for everyone. Alright, so guilds are great. Everyone loves guilds. Still not used to waking up early? Haha. Hey Sprout, you saw your letter about the mail getting delivered again? That means we could probably send out ads to try and get a grocer on this island. Don't look at me like that. I'm sure there's folks willing to move. I mean, you and Puff came here, yeah? Don't underestimate the draw of cheap real estate. In fact, I think we can get them to come by providing their house or shop or whatever they need. After all, I can't keep giving you a seed sprout. I'm gonna run out soon enough. So give it a try, yeah? Invite a grocer using your mailbox's invite tab. It'll take them a day to respond. Okay, so let's head back. Alright, so you have the mailbox. Go to invite. And we're looking for a grocer. So, you have 3 choices to choose from. Prim and proper, easygoing, or quirky. I'm gonna say easygoing. It just determines like the personality of the person. So I'm gonna send that, and I will check back the next day. All right. New Horizon. Right, already working on that. Short on supplies, sell tool sets. Okay. So tool sets are part of equipment, I think. No. No. Tool set, okay. 5 of them? Okay, so this is where we need to go into a spot. So we're gonna take a look at a new area here. So this area is called the wild area, I believe. The grassy plains. This is the grassy plains. And we're gonna go mining. I got stuck on a rock. Just a little bit though. These shinier looking ones. There we go. Okay. Got a ton of iron from that. I was hoping to get iron from that, but I didn't. Okay. So I'm gonna go check back because I honestly did not see. Well, hang on. Stone. Okay, I need way more stone. That's what I wanted. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to place it. Alright, I want to just craft it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Alright, let's go drop these off in my bin then. The Grassy Plains is a really pretty place to visit. Okay. Here's the bin. That will go there. Alright, so that's going to go in the shipping container. Okay, this I cannot do at all. Oh well. Alright, but I got a bunch of stuff. Okay. Turnip seeds. Where are my onion seeds? Here we go. Alright, I'm actually going to go ahead and make some more room. There we go. Okay. Nice. Okay, and let's water them. So these I'm actually going to let get a little bit fuller. Come on, there we go. Okay. Alright, looks good. Alright, so let's go see what I can get from the board. Okay, let me see. Fishing for compliments, accept. Peak performance, accept. the apples. Accept and light it up. Okay. Let's see. Guess I'll do light it up first. Okay, so he wants me to place a torch. Let's see if I can even build something first. I can. Alright, I'm gonna put it about right there. Alright, there we go. That's a torch down. Look at that, so pretty. Okay, so that quest is done. Let's do fishing for compliments. Grilled and salted is the only way to prepare fish if you ask me. Fishing for compliments. You got my quest about fishing, didn't you? Ha ha. Teach me about fishing. Alright, Sprout. Fishing is quite simple. You just need some patience and a steady paw. When you pop your bobber in the water, you gotta wait for a bite. Make sure you don't wait too long before the fish makes off, though. Once you start reeling, steady your hand, make sure you're reeling in the direction the fish is swimming in. Otherwise, if you yank it too much one way or another, the fish might just call it quits. Got that? You can try it all sorts on water. Off you go then, Sprout. Craft yourself a bobber rod and catch something tasty. Don't forget to claim the reward in your quest journal. Okay. Oh no. I don't know what happened. Help! Okay, there we go. Whew. That's never happened before. Alright, so I need to craft a bobber rod. Okay, I might have to do that on my bench. Okay, then... let's do peak performance. Alright, let's see here. Peak performance. Ha ha, you're here to learn about peak growing seasons, aren't you, Sprout? Yep. Alright, Sprout, listen up. Most crops can be grown for a couple seasons, but every crop has a peak season to ship. For example, green onions are the most popular in the spring. Why? Couldn't tell you. This is just market data. Maybe because it has green in the name? Anyways, if you grow and ship these seasonal crops at the best time, you'll be able to make more cash. Take this as some secret advice from a seasoned farmer, haha. You can check this information in your rucksack or at the shops. Orange is the best season. If the season look grayed out, means that seed can't grow in that season. Pay attention so that your crops don't die, you hear? Here's promised seeds for listening to me yap. Can't wait to see your farm grow, Sprout. Okay, all done. Here we are. So this purple stuff that you see right here is miasma. You don't want to touch that. Oh, but this is such a pretty spot. The grassy plains. There she is. Momo, you came. I've always heard that phrase, but I still don't know what's so special about them apples. Do they have to be a special kind? The ones in the city stores were just okay, but maybe these are the special ones. Can you help me look for some? You're an expert when it comes to cutting down trees, after all. You're not gonna help. I'm just gonna come down. What do you think this is? Whatever this is, nasty-looking energy thing was also around the pond on my way here. Try walking past it earlier. But it really hurts, even if you just get a teeny bit close to it. Glad I only whiffed by it instead of walking straight into it. You brat! Step away from there! Gosh, I knew you were up to no good when I saw your white pup slinking away from town. What? Slinking? Rude! Now you listen to me here, both of you. Do not go near the miasma. Got it? Don't ask me no questions because I don't got answers for you. Just stay away and don't get hurt. But why? Didn't I just say I had no answers for you? Now come back to town with me, Furball. Same with you, Sprout. Thing here is dangerous and it's only gonna get worse. Okay. I'm being serious here, Furball. Sorry if I scared it, but this miasma is no joke. Why'd you think this whole town is deserted? Sorry, mister. I just want some fruit, but I'll stay away from now on. Ah, you kits. Here. Apples for each of you. Now turn around and go back, you hear? Wow, thanks, mister. You sure are nice. Yeah, get a move on, Furball. So you don't touch that stuff. Potato seeds. Alright, plant 3 different types of crops. Very nice. Okay, and then this. Come on, there we go. Very nice and very nice. Okay. Gonna head to bed then. Alright, sleep. There we go. Oh, hello. Howdy, Sprout. I was on my morning walk. I figured I'd stop by and say hello. I came along too. You know, for just a short while on your own, it's looking real good. Soon you'll have a real farm with lots of delicious food. Sure. Anyways, I was saying earlier, yeah, what's that sound? What was that? Is it the island ghosts? Nonsense, Furball. Probably just some wildlife or something. I don't know. Momo, could you go see what's causing that noise? I'm too scared to move. Well, you heard her. Go on. I'll just, look after Macan. You're scared. What's that? Couldn't hear you. Old age and whatnot. Well, get going. Okay. Well, there's something. Hello. My name is Macan. Now you got manners, Kit? Well, will you stop hiding behind me? Oh, it's following me now. Unpuff your tail there, Sprout. I think this fellow's taking a liking to you. I'm glad it doesn't seem to like me. I bet you that little puff there is hungry. You know what it is, mister? I haven't seen one myself, but I reckon that puff right there is a real genuine land sprite. How about him growing up all the time? It won't bite you, Sprout, so relax. Well, at least it shouldn't. I don't think I got any food on me. All I got is a softwood chairman to put back in storage. You, want this chair? It seems to be looking at a delicious meal. Well, I mean, sure, I was about to put it away anyways. If you want to have it, it's yours.
Oh, that's better.
Sprites can talk?
Of course. I know 8 languages. I'm learning my 9th actually, but the previous residents took their Learn With Me 1, 2, 3 books with them. After that, I was so hungry and so bored.
I see, that must have been hard for you. Well, you got a name, Puff?
Name? Nope. You can call me whatever you want. I don't mind.
Well, alright then, Puff. What are you doing here? I've been on this island since I was a kid and never seen any other sprites.
Well, usually we're not supposed to appear in front of the world of the living, I guess? Spirits are supposed to keep spirits and all that. But after years of peace on this island, everyone started turning against Mama. A lot of fighting broke out and the miasma got worse and worse, so everyone left. You two are the first city folk to come to the island in years, so I decided to see what has changed.
Mama?
Yeah, do you know about Messina? She's the mother of this island, so in a sense, she's kind of my mother as well.
I see. Makes sense. You're talking about the whole ordeal of stopping offerings, aren't you?
Yeah, they said she was a selfish goddess, that she only knew how to take from villagers. But I know it's not true. Ever since then, she's gone dormant. I've pretty much given up on looking for her.
Wait, she exists? And she up and disappeared?
Yeah, I guess it's a little hard to believe, but the goddess that everyone, used to revere is real. She's been taking care of this island and the ecosystem around it since the island came to be. Well, yeah, if you weren't here, I don't think any of us would believe all this. I thought it was just some story to sell trinkets.
You tell them you think you heard her voice the other day. That is true. You heard her? You heard Messina?
Really? She's still here? So she hasn't given up yet. She's been watching over us. Oh, but how do we talk to her? And how do we convince her to come back? After she left, the miasma started to rise. I feel like it's getting worse. I'm worried it'll go up the whole island. I don't even know what keeps miasma at bay. I think only Mama knows. So I want to ask for your favor. Will you help me find a way to bring Messina back?
Sure, let's do it together.
Really? Thank you. Thank you so much, Momo. We could start with remnants of her shrines and stuff scattered around the island. You think we could do it? Yes, I think so too. Wow, I can't believe this is all real. But what if she's like asleep or something and she gets mad you woke her up? It's okay, I'll take all the blame for it. I don't even care if she puts me in the timeout corner. I just want to see her again.
The timeout corner. Timeout corner for spirits.
Well, it's decided, Momo. We're friends now. In fact, I'll live in your little bell. It looks very round and comfortable. Oh, just don't forget to feed me, Kay. I give you anything, so don't worry about it. I'm not picky at all.
Okay, yeah, you ate my chair.
Oh, congrats, I guess. You have a new friend now.
All's well that ends well. Who knows, maybe by the end of it, Miss Goddess will really come back and fix all this.
That's the plan.
Well, Sprout, I'll leave it to it, I guess. Happy adventuring.
Bye, Momo. Bye, little sprite. Bye-bye. Oh, this bell is just as comfy as I thought it would be. Anyways, getting the island back into better shape is just as important as exploring, so don't shirk your farm duties just to run off to the grassy plains.
Okay.
I just got an idea. You're a farmer, right? So I bet you need a lot of stamina to go about your day. Well, that's one of my powers. I can help restore your stamina.
Oop.
Oh. Huh? Maybe once you fancy up my bell a bit with some gems to upgrade it, I can help out a bit more. For now, I think I still have enough power to help you break down trees or rocks, so I'm still useful. Keep me out when you explore, okay?
Alright, so your land sprite will be taking it easy in your summoning bell. Equip and use it to have your friend join you or return to the bell. The bell can be upgraded in the future using a jeweler's table. When the bell is upgraded, your sprite can help you take down tougher resources, and they can even passively restore stamina or health depending on which gems you use to upgrade it. Your sprite also needs to meet an area's tool level requirements to deal damage to resources. You can check tool level information in the bookshelf. Okay. Alright. So, with that being said, I think this is a really good place for me to save. So with that, I am going to stop here for the day, and I will see you guys in the next episode. With that, I hope you all have a wonderful day or a wonderful night, and bye-bye.